What is good, everybody? It's your boy Big Zach 617, Woke to the World podcast and TV. Today we are at episode number 20, and I decided to do a collaboration with my guys from 3'Z G's Up podcast. How you doing,
What's
my
up,
man?
What's
Del?
up? What's up? What's
How you
going
doing,
on,
my
Zach?
man, guys?
Chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, the way I kind of operate with this is I like to just dive straight into questions and
No
shit.
problem with that.
So, one of the questions I have is, what made you two want to start doing podcasts?
You want to start first or either or?
Yeah, you start first.
Well, I'll start
You
first.
start
Alright.
first.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our friends do it.
Yep.
And, motivation. Shout out to all them doing their thing.
Right.
And then, me and him always got something to say where it's based on music,
Mhm.
relationship, everything. So we're like, they could do it, we could do it too. So we're like, yo, let's just do this. We got a better spot to do it at.
Hell
you
yeah.
know? And now we're able to bring these real people. Everyone that's been on our show been dope and everything, and it's good. And it's like making this buzz and everything. And I can't wait to have you on there too.
Hell yeah.
That's what's
Definitely.
going on, everybody.
That's gonna be
Definitely
the-
want to get you on.
The date we have set is supposed to be the day of the Nubian Square block party.
Right.
too.
Oh, so speaking of that, so what we'll
Yeah,
do is
yeah.
we can
You're
all
gonna-
meet up there.
You're gonna
Yeah.
be there, that,
and
right?
then we'll
Yeah.
just
Oh, that's
listen.
hip hop.
Yeah.
That's
Zach
hip-hop.
is
Love, yeah.
Zach is anywhere hip hop is, y'all, and that, y'all know that anyways.
Yeah. Because me and
So-
him was talking about it today. It was like,
Yeah.
well, he's going to be there, so we'll just all leave together and go straight.
Yeah.
to
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be
It makes
perfect.
sense, though.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, back to the
Yep.
podcasting deal of things.
Mhm.
It's just so that's what, the answer is for both of you.
Well, me, I've done podcasts. I've done online radio with DeMarco, and I had my own podcast. But we've always, me and Guy,
Yeah.
have always talked about doing the show. We actually started it off, like he said, we got a better location.
Mm.
We were, we had some good guests even then.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we
Yeah.
just wanted to expand it. We wanted to make it,
I hear that,
Because we did it where I lived at
Yeah.
and everything.
yeah.
But now it's like once we found out about this place, which is called Record Company, shout out to them
Right.
and stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
that.
They do
It
a
was
lot
like-
of big things for a lot of artists. and
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
Definitely.
So
Much
many-
respect to them.
Yeah, so what we see now is like, okay,
Yeah.
this is great.
Right.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
As far as Boston hip hop, who are somebody your favorites? Would you say?
Wow.
There's a lot.
When I mean favorites, I mean from the era of the 90s, Acrobatic.
Definitely
and
NOG.
the
for me.
NOG.
So the RSO, Wise Guys,
Right.
NOG, Acrobatics, there was Virtuoso,
Mhm.
Crumb Snatcher.
Mm,
and then there was
that's a good one.
Concrete
Yeah.
Click.
Yep.
There was them. Then there was
Natural Born Spitters.
Natural
Yep.
Born Spirits,
Love of MBS.
Joint Ventures.
Yeah.
If you remember them,
Yep.
Joint Ventures. Because my era, I loved 88.9 because you got to hear the pure dopeness of Boston
What
we had.
was the Concrete Click here from Boston?
They're from Cambridge.
They're from
Mm.
Cambridge.
It's
Okay,
Killer
yep.
Tactics and
Well,
Bad
you know-
Boys.
Yep.
That's Massachusetts, so
Right, right.
Fast.
Right.
I know people be tripping. Oh, that's not from Boston.
Right, that's not
Come
from
on,
Boston.
come on,
That's from
guys,
Cambridge.
Come on,
Just
come on.
bro.
Yep.
But yeah,
Then there was
definitely.
the Schizophrenics.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Who else? There's people I'm leaving now.
I like
Triple
the
Threat.
special teams.
what you
The
mentioned.
special team.
Special
Jay,
special teams
I
was
love
great
Jay
special
Song.
teams. Yep.
Yeah.
Do
Jay
underneath.
Son Slain and NOG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Slang,
man!
yeah.
I got to see them perform. You know when they used to
Yeah,
do the hip
I
hop
was-
fest?
Yeah,
and all of that?
I remember that.
Shut
I think
up.
that was the last time they performed.
Yeah. That was courtesy of what's his name? Menino.
Yep.
Menino
Yep.
was doing it.
100% recipe.
Yeah, Menino.
Right.
You know, and,
Man.
yeah.
100%.
I know you. I don't even know why. I knew you would be at that event.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
You know.
For sure. Have you guys met a lot of people like in the music industry that he was kind of like, oh, like I got to meet this person. It was like a great experience, such as like for me, like one I want to say it was a great experience, but I kind of got starstruck when I met DJ Premier.
Oh,
And, like, in that
I met
instance.
DJ Premier.
Me
Yeah.
too.
He was doing what he does best.
Yep.
I think it was him. It was Terminology, and it was Big Suge, and it was a couple other. What's that? Dre Robinson. It was
Yeah,
like a
Dre
lot of them in the
Robinson,
room.
shout
These
to
are
him.
names we
Shout
left
out.
out. So
Shout
shout
Right,
out to
right.
Big Suge.
Right.
You took me back. It was
Yeah.
it was me. Shout out to my boy Russell Mills. We were there.
Right.
We came up to him. It was just like I was kind of like, is this actually really happening?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he's just right there doing what he does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm just like, wow.
I met him at the Good
Yeah.
Life bar. I think it was a
Mm.
Big Suge.
Yeah, I was at that shit.
Fox,
I was at that. I remember that one.
Oh,
I was
man.
playing
Good
him
Life
that.
bar?
I heard that.
And I was like,
Yeah,
Freddie Fox is nice,
they all
man.
performed My Boston together.
Yeah.
M. God
Yeah,
opened up for them.
Hey.
And
Yeah.
I remember that club was really dope.
yeah.
The place they were performing at was super small. It was like smaller.
Yeah.
It was smaller than this.
Yeah, but we there. I'm
But-
sitting in the front.
Yeah.
So I met
Yeah.
DJ Premier then.
Yeah,
was cool
I
with
met
that.
DJ Premier the second time there. So I've met
Wow.
DJ Premier
You met him a
twice.
few times.
And the second time, like the first time, I had a Bruins hat and I had him sign that.
Oh,
And
sure,
then
okay.
like it was one of my favorite hats.
Yeah.
So I got a album from Big Suge and then got both of them to sign that.
Yeah.
And then I like framed that, and then you're gonna get mad at me for this, but I cleaned off the Bruins hat of Premier's signature, and then a week later I got it signed by KRS-One.
Okay, so we're not that mad. Kinda. You know what I mean? KRS-One.
I still have the KRS-One now. Yeah.
But you could have kept them both on there.
Yeah.
You could have kept them both, man. Yo, I've seen KRS-One perform
Yeah.
Me
live,
too, at City
but I
Hall.
actually never got to speak to him.
Yeah.
And what I try to say, because I don't want to say too much, I might say something crazy. Like, do you know who you are, or do you know? Forget my name. So I just be like, man, I'm glad you did what you did for all these years.
Right.
You know. You gave us good music. You gave us, I'd say something like that and just
For
leave
sure.
it at that. Let them know I appreciate what they're doing, because I don't want to be like, because sometimes you do get, some people say I don't get starstruck, but it happens because you're in front of somebody you really admire, you really appreciate what they do. Speaking of that, y'all need to see Stan. Y'all need to see Eminem's Stan. That's I don't know what made me say this, but this thing is a good documentary or whatever
Yeah.
movie to
This
check
came out
out.
or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's new. It came out in 2025. I don't
Okay.
know why that came to mind. Maybe because what you're talking about now.
Right.
I would recommend people check that out.
I met
For sure.
out of all people, Mad Skills. Remember Mad Skills?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mad
he was
Skills
the
also
original
performed.
yearly rapper. Like I met him. We was talking regular stuff. To me, it depends who I meet, but I'll be cool because a lot of the artists, they don't really
yeah,
like
yeah.
when you be starstruck. Like
Yeah,
like, relax.
100%.
Nah.
You
You
know,
know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's like that in like every kind of,
But I'm
like every
yeah.
kind of field. You know, like
Yeah.
this podcast is in multiple fields. You know,
Right,
I did an interview with UFC
The
fighter
UFC, I
last.
seen that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last
Split
week,
screen, yep.
yeah, and then like it's about sports.
Oh,
It's
that must have
about-
been cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about sports. It's about wrestling. So it's
Yeah.
just like you can't get too starstruck,
Yeah.
even if
Yeah.
you know that this wrestler is about to be on TV
Right.
next week.
Yeah.
Right.
That could be in WWE.
Like,
you know?
imagine if
Yeah.
the singer Maya come walking in here.
Mhm.
You know how much I gotta be calm and control myself?
Mhm.
I might have to go outside, hold on, let me catch your breath.
You
It
know,
would have been Janet. I want to kill my brother because I'm gonna tell you, unless he was saying to me was true,
Yeah.
he got me a ticket for my birthday, and he was like, you had VIP. He said this after the fact. I was like, I could have meant Janet Jackson. Now somebody like that, I probably would have gave her the biggest hug in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
But it would, but that's somebody I can see myself being like, oh, inside. I probably wouldn't do it outside.
Now, if I see Maya, the biggest hug, kiss, everything, be like, yo, we do tonight. Let's just go to the lounge and go for a walk on the beach. Nothing crazy, because you could imagine when you got beautiful women like that, how many things they hear, how many men are trying to get with them, and she just want to relax.
Right.
Yeah.
You know who I met? Craig G. from actually
Juice
was
Crew.
at Juice Crew at event. Y'all both know who Vet is. It was the hip hop.
Some of them joint.
Yeah, he was cool. We took a picture together. He was talking, whatever.
Yeah.
He was real down to earth. That's history right there too, man. He's kind of like KRS-One. They got their thing, but their own thing, but they have that gift to freestyle and just do stuff off the top. Freestyle is the different definition.
Yeah,
right.
Off the top of the head, as we
now
call it.
now it's all
different.
split. Now it's like split in different directions.
Yeah, so now it's like,
is it a freestyle or is it written at that point?
Right.
So a lot of people are like, oh, well, a freestyle, every written starts off as a freestyle. I believe that.
Yeah, I do too.
But a lot of people are the other way about that.
Yeah, I heard so many definitions. I said, that's not what it was when I was growing up.
Right.
I just thought it was off the top.
Right.
Some people say, well, you're free because it's the beat that you might decide to rap off of is not the same beat you used when you recorded it. So they're saying that's a freestyle. But it's like, we've heard that verse.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That their definition is totally different.
Right, 100%.
So now you have to say, I'm coming off the top
I feel
now.
like when you see the word like freestyle in like a video, it's just like it's the word that you use, so therefore you could use somebody else's beat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I think a majority of the time when when I see like freestyle on YouTube. It's not more to me as just like, is it off the top or is it written?
Right.
It's more of just like, is this a freestyle so they could use somebody else's beat?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That is a good one.
Yeah.
So I always have to clear that. You gotta clear some of these things up.
Right.
But that still might be just my take on that, my opinion on that. But
right. The same. Like this is all like our opinions on what music would be as far as that. And I'm one of the I see a lot of people that complain about like the Boston hip hop scene, and it's just like I really believe in the Boston hip hop.
Me too. We got
too.
a lot of dope people.
We got a lot.
We do. We got like
so many
egos.
Yeah, the egos get there, man.
One minute you think everybody's cool with each other, and then like, well, I'm not
what's
talking
going
to
on
this
right
person
now?
because of this.
You know what's going
I'm like,
on?
when did this happen?
Yeah.
You know what's going on right now that sucks?
Oh boy.
Is goddamn women in Boston. 1 minute y'all cool.
It's not just the women though, but I'm gonna let him finish.
No, it's more the women right now. That's just a big fact.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the guys, they're coming together, but the women, I'm like, damn, didn't you just do a song with her last week? And then next week it's like, F you, bitch.
Like, I don't know all the backstories and everything.
There's things I know. I ain't gonna get into it.
Yeah. I don't know any of your backstories or anything, but I feel you in that sense. I'm just like, I just saw you and you make a song together, and I just saw the both of you at an event, or it's just like, that's none of my business.
Yeah, me neither. It's just
we don't want to get involved in that.
I'm a person who only puts energy into things that I believe in.
Right.
And that negativity is not something that I believe in, so I'm not going to put energy towards it.
Yep.
Right.
I don't deal with none of it, and I know them.
Right.
Yeah. We're trying to show unity. We're trying to unify.
Right.
So when that
100%.
happens, but some people think that's a joke. Imagine that. These, these artists being together. Yeah, let's imagine that, because everybody has met up before and they've done songs together and they've hung out, or whatever the case is. So yeah,
I think everybody has to have a belief system.
They have to.
Yeah. And I think
Seriously.
the unity, what we do and all that, is that belief system. And
Because
then you see who the toxic ones
Right.
are. It weeds them out.
Exactly.
You see the egos and everything.
we are being watched. We are being watched in a good way because somebody like Hell Rel, who worked with K Mafia.
Yep.
I asked him, is he coming back? He said, yeah, Boston showed me love, of course.
Right.
I'm coming back.
He was hanging out.
I talked to him for a little bit.
Yes.
And not just him. I mean, I remember I used to hear Mobb Deep would come here to Boston, work with Wise Guys or whoever.
Oh, I met Mobb Deep.
Right.
I
got the 20-year anniversary picture signed by Mobb
Wow,
Deep.
that's fantastic.
I met them.
Wow,
Yeah, I
I
did
met
too.
them at a
Never
Northeastern.
had the pleasure.
I met them at the Middle East.
I met
The
them
Middle
at
East, wow.
Northeastern.
Yeah.
I think, what was it?
I saw
Never.
Prodigy 5 months before that in
Oh.
January
I
by
seen him
himself.
downtown crossing
Oh,
with
wow.
him and Have and stuff, and them dudes is short is a mess.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
is.
I was
bro.
like, these
Yeah, I
is the
figured-
guys
Bro,
that
I have the
Tupac.
picture, bro. I
Yeah.
tower over both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
I'm
you can
looking-
see that just by looking at
Yeah.
Yo, I'm looking at these
I'm
dudes.
tall, but
I'm
like-
like, yo, these is the dudes that was going at Tupac, and they're probably like, these guys.
Yo, it's
Right.
it's heart. It's the heart. Because
Yeah.
even Tupac
Right,
wasn't
right.
the tallest guy,
Yeah.
but it was just he was you know what I mean?
100%.
Standing up.
But them dudes was cool. They autographed I had the Mobb Deep thing. This is when they came out with Infamy. That
man.
album. Yeah. So
Havoc's one of my all-time favorite producers.
yeah.
Wow.
He's
yeah,
amazing.
Havoc's nice, man.
Yep.
He's nice on the beats.
Yeah.
One beat that comes to mind and stuff is Killer's Theme.
Oh, wow.
That's my joint. I really listen to all this real hip hop. I play Mobb
Right.
Deep all the time. Matter of
Right.
fact, you wanna know something funny, random?
Mm.
One of my homegirls like, what do I want for my birthday? So I sent her. I want her to get me this Mobb Deep jacket. She's gonna get it from that AliExpress app for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's dope.
Prodigy's one of the greatest. Rest in peace, Prodigy.
R.I.P.
Right.
Prodigy, man. Yeah,
Yep.
he definitely.
For sure.
Even when he went solo for that album, man.
That
oh,
joint was
man.
dope. Yeah.
Right.
Man, I would play that
went to
song
I
all the
went
time,
to-
man.
As I said before, Mobb Deep's 20-year anniversary, I went to a show at the Middle East in that January.
Wow.
That was there.
That's
It was
crazy.
just Prodigy.
Wow. And he
Hey,
brought-
then 4 or 5 months later, they announced the tour. Boston was one of the first stops on their 20-year tour.
wow. Man,
Shout outs to Leeds.
Yes.
You gotta
Because
get
Leeds
them.
was a big part of that.
you got to
Yeah.
give them a lot of credit, man,
Yup.
for making that
I'm
happen.
gonna try to get him on our show because he likes something.
For sure.
Because shout out to Scott and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know him and stuff he be directed everything. So
Right.
yeah, but Lee's
Sando.
been- yeah, yep,
Sando Films.
Yeah.
Shout outs to him, for
Yes.
sure.
yep,
He's one of the best videographers in the city.
yes. Did he win an award?
Yeah.
He did, right?
Yeah.
What, at the
Sure.
music awards? The
I
Boston Music Awards?
think he's part of the committee with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
I'm
saw
not
me won,
mistaken.
and I jumped. I was like, "Oh, congratulations! This guy deserves it."
Wow.
Because he be everywhere, doing this, doing that, doing this. So much love.
Right.
Sando Film.
100%.
Mhm.
100%.
Yep.
I know he did a lot of music videos, of the early stuff with Slain too.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah. So
Slain.
I know that in that sense.
I knew somebody personally that knew Slang
Yeah.
at the time. Matty Trump. He was doing what's the name of that? I'm trying to think of that. It was off Newberry Street. It's still over there. Cyber Sound. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
I know about
so,
Cyber
so
Sound.
he was telling me about it, telling me about him or whatever. You know, he's worked with what's the guy from House of Pain? No, what's the name of that?
Everlast?
Yeah. What's the
Everlast.
name of that? They had a group
Everlast.
or whatever.
Yes, Everlast. Those
La
Danny
Coca,
Boy.
La Coca or something
The
like
Coca
that.
Nostra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
They're doing a tour in Europe, I think, right
Wow.
now.
That's-
They're
that's where they
they're
do it
celebrating
overseas.
they're celebrating their 25th anniversary. It's one of the two.
yeah, man. I really
But
see,
I was like, yo, you guys need. I saw Il Bill not too long ago. I don't remember
I
who
heard
else
about
was
him.
on
I
that
heard
show.
about him. I heard about him.
Yeah,
He worked with DJ Premier.
Yeah, man.
I got to get back in his music.
right.
And now we talking some real hip hop, they say underground, but you
Right,
know,
right.
that's that boom.
That's
bap,
what you feel, you
Yeah.
know.
man.
Yep, I listen to all that.
I talked to a lot of artists about how their music ages and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like some can age really well and
Right.
be like a fine wine,
Yeah.
and then some is just like, bro, why did I say this reference?
Exactly.
And then it blows up in your face
Ooh, yeah.
about something like years and years
Yeah.
later, you know?
Yeah. There was a lot of questionable verses or lines from Biggie. From
Yeah.
Did you see Little Caesar's interview?
Yeah.
Did you see Little Caesar's interview talking about that?
Nah, I didn't.
Yo,
honestly.
do you know what his response was to that? It was crazy. Y'all gotta watch that.
Because it made
So-
you feel.
Yo, listen to his
Yeah.
response when they asked him that. He was like, "Oh, all you guys saying that you YNs and da-da, y'all must be gay." He was like, first of all, we hung around pimps. Second of all, that was a Richard Pryor joke. Da-da, y'all don't know. First of all, the joke, not no joke. Why would you go to a woman, be like, you look so good, I'll suck your daddies. Niggas didn't think no real pimp say no
Right.
shit like that. What the fuck? So he was saying all that. I'm like, so you thought it was cool, Little C's? I don't know. That's just whack, retarded. Nah. And the funny thing, we was younger. We didn't even really sit there. We loved the music because nobody
Yeah.
thought about it.
Yeah,
We
nah.
never. The
Yeah.
funny thing, we never said that line. We never said like, "Oh, you look so nothing." Not the people I know with.
No.
Right, right.
Yeah, we
Just, I mean, a few people were just saying certain things, and you're just like, because they probably made it, they probably thought that it made them sound ill when they were saying it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, some things don't age well. Some of the lines don't age well.
Right,
I mean, there was
100%.
even something Cannabis said about eating somebody's ass or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't got the skills to eat an ass like me or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. Now going back to Toss the Salad guy, and you know, and that kind of, so it's just, you know, and then you got the whole Damon Dash pause thing. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean?
Oh, Little
Right.
C's talked about that too. He was like, "Don't come into me. I'm a grown up talk about pause as a." Anybody from Boston that says that, come on, man.
No, but you know that the minute somebody said, "I'm going hard," pause. You know, anything that sounds that's gonna sound questionable, everybody's gonna say pause.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, facts.
so
Like,
it's just
in that sense, I'm just like, yo, like, yeah, you can't be a grown up and just
Right.
like,
right. You know who you are. You know who you know.
like, especially if it's like somebody you know and they do it, and you're just like,
Exactly.
bro, really? Like, I know it may have sounded questionable in that
right.
in that instance,
Right.
but like, really, like.
Right.
We grown.
Oh,
Like,
people could get in a fight with you, but they're like, say
Right.
pause, man. Say pause.
Right.
Say pause. You're gonna say that now, right?
Right.
You're gonna say that because
That's
what you said,
crazy.
yeah, they're serious, man. They serious about that. It's got it to that point.
That's really
Analyze.
crazy.
Going back,
Yeah.
analyzing everybody's verse and lines, and
Right. That's insanity.
it is. It really is. You think about it.
Pause.
Come on, you can do better.
Oh, they'll say no Diddy too.
Oh yeah, no, Diddy's the new one. Yo.
That's
One thing about me, I don't be following trends of that because you never heard me ever say that
No,
once.
yeah.
I never heard you say that,
No.
nigga. I never
people
heard you
in
say
people
pause.
in my job, they joke a lot like that. So
Yeah.
that stuff comes up.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I don't really.
Nah, I don't
mess
say
with
it ever. There's nothing. Nah, I ain't following no trends. I'm from a real era. I
Right,
don't follow
right.
nothing. There's
Right.
a lot of things people say. Hey, that's on you.
Right.
I say
100%.
that. Stick to the
100%.
script, everybody.
Yup.
Stick to with music.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
I tell people that all the time. You know, it's a big thing because I think a lot of artists don't know what they sign up for.
Yeah.
In
No.
that sense, it's just like I could go to the studio, make music,
Mhm.
but then you don't realize that you have to be a business, you have to be a brand,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
you have to go through like all the processes and everything. But that's every field.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not like you're getting singled out because you're an artist.
Right.
It's something that happens in every field.
It comes with the territory. Like you
Right.
said,
Yep.
every field you have to go through some type of process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just what
Some
it is.
kind of insurance, some
Yeah.
kind of,
Definitely.
A lot.
you know.
Especially if you want to take
Properties.
it serious, you know.
Yeah. 100%.
You do it for the love, but then you can say, okay, well, people are getting paid to do this, so
Right.
I need to start taking it more serious on that level, and merch too,
Right.
merchandise, acting, whatever it is that comes along with what you're doing with the music, art,
Right. 100%. Definitely requires sacrifice.
Oh yeah. This I took as, I think we both were in the music ourselves, and we kind of stepped back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I used to do music.
Yeah.
I could still do if I want to, but I like seeing all my friends do their thing and shine.
Right.
I give them ideas and everything and stuff. Like, there's gonna be this girl. She performed at a show in Rhode Island named Bella Got Bar. Shout out to her.
Okay.
And stuff. So I gave her an idea or two and stuff, like looking out for her.
For sure.
I'm still involved somehow, some way.
Anytime somebody asks, "Would you be my manager?" to Guy, I just say, "Oh God."
now that's when everybody outside be like, pause at the same time.
Right.
I just be like, God damn. We go again.
Because I think, like you said, they got to know what they're signing up for. They want everything to be on the manager. Now, he has responsibility. He or she has responsibility, but you also do too.
Right.
You got to promote yourself too. Like you said, you are a brand. So you can't
It's
expect
like you're
him
just
to
only
just
waiting on you.
him to
Can't
just
speak
do
for
that.
yourself. You
Right.
can't speak for yourself. It's like you're waiting on me. You're a grown person, grown
Right.
woman,
Right.
grown man.
Right.
I've dealt more with it with the women. The men would do their thing, but
Right.
it's just like, okay, so if I'm at work, I can't do nothing. I gotta focus on work. You're not working.
Right.
You should still be online hitting up people. Yo, I'm such and such. I'm this artist. Check my music out. Do you got shows? And then when you get the show, come tell me, and I'll be like, okay, cool. You doing things. Yeah.
Right.
It's like actually show me that you're serious about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't just wait for me to make the
100%.
move before
Yeah.
and I seen that happening.
Yeah,
you know?
we was kind of
For
around
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like,
Yeah. And this person, I'm like, you're making connections. You're talking to these people. Okay, so now that I don't manage you, you just stop everything. You're not doing it no more because of me. Come on,
Right.
man.
I
I'm
get
gonna
that.
like say a person's name, but shout out to her anyway. Good luck to her.
Yeah.
And you need to utilize the connections that you made through me and your own connections.
Right.
I think when that
100%.
Yeah.
I think when that person's ready, they're gonna realize that they have to do that. They have to make some moves on their own. You can always get advice. You can always go to somebody, but you need to push yourself out there too and take chances.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah, like when I was doing music, I didn't have no mention. I was just hitting up people. Where's the show? Watching flyers, seeing flyers on the poles, and open mic, this show, and people let me know. I didn't have no mention.
I was giving out CDs, free CDs. I was having people pay for the CDs. I was putting stickers everywhere. Homemade, you know what I mean? Homemade stickers,
Right.
Because I didn't know like all those printing places was and all that. So I would just literally just make copies of all the flyers and just put them everywhere just so people can know. And some, they get some T-Riders or whatever, they get mad every time I come back to pick. They tear them down and I put them right back up. Sorry to I made y'all job a little hard.
Yeah,
But I was trying to get myself out there.
Super glue on the back of them.
See now you tell me. I wish I would have known you back then. They would have came after us. I was like, oh shoot,
right.
he found out.
Yeah,
We can't get him off.
Yeah.
Every time you see that, you're gonna think of me.
Right.
Yo, shout out to all the MCs that all used to be at Downtown Crossing.
Yeah.
Selling the CDs.
Right.
All the
Right.
time and stuff. Yep,
Yeah.
I bought some of them.
Me too.
I didn't buy. I was like, all right, another one. this and that, but
Definitely.
shout out to everybody that was hustling doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the good old times.
The first time I actually saw that was in Times Square. Like,
Times Square,
The
wow.
first time, like, I actually saw somebody like
doing that.
try to like do the like CD flip to
Yeah.
somebody was in Times Square. My first
Yeah.
time when I went to New York.
New York is crazy like that. Even
Yeah.
California too, right?
Yeah.
If you go on Hollywood, what's that? Hollywood Boulevard.
Mhm.
Everybody's
Well, I went to
Everybody's
Venice
there.
Beach and everybody.
Yeah,
in
everybody's-
Central,
Right.
Everybody was putting to work, selling CDs,
trying to
this
sell you.
shirts, and
My brother,
Weed and
he
everything.
he had to stop me. Like, you're gonna be if you keep going, you're gonna keep buying all because everybody's trying to sell their dream.
Yep.
You know, like you said, that you're marketing yourself. So I'm not knocking him for that. You know, Bruno Mars had to, as he say, but he was on for a while. He said he had to fake it till he made it.
Right.
Saying he was this just so he can be heard. So I mean,
100%.
that's
Look
what
at
you
him
have to
now.
do.
Facts.
shout out Bruno Mars, very talented.
100%.
Yeah.
On that note, we're gonna switch over to sports.
Uh-oh.
So, are we gonna address the elephant in the room?
Go ahead, guy.
We talk about Jalen Brown now. Yo,
The
Man.
bad trade that
the worst trade in America, man. I feel so sad.
Is it Mookie Betts 2.0?
Yeah, yo. It's just, I feel sad for Boston. Like, when I heard that, I'm like, damn, this just fucked up the city up and everything. I
Right,
didn't believe
right.
it at first. I'm like, I seen something online.
Right.
I'm like, okay, this is fake.
Somebody at the jungle showed me the thing was from DraftKings. I was like,
Wow.
excuse me?
First thing I said was why?
I was like,
Why?
I went down the street and was like, like trying to get internet on my Facebook to like scroll
Make
and
sure it's
shit.
true.
And then I saw Adam Scheffner. I'm like, no.
So,
No.
yeah, so
Why?
then, you know, the higher ups, all them, they're stupid. We're not gonna win no championship in years.
What are they thinking? Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? But it's something
I
deeper.
think
something
that it's deep.
It's deeper
in the
than what it
sense-
is.
Yeah.
I think what it is ownership said you're gonna trade one or the other,
Mm.
and if you don't, we're gonna fire you.
I believe
Because
Wow, you-
because
Okay.
in a sense, like you look at it, it's just like the Boston Celtics went up for sale the year they won the championship.
Right.
So
Right.
we didn't, and they disassembled. Like we have two pictures of the Celtics, this year's one, and the champions
Yeah,
one
right.
up there.
Yeah,
Right.
And we disassembled the champions one that year,
yeah.
and then ended up with that. Jalen Brown carried most of the season because
Yep.
Jason Tatum had to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard they had a chance to get like Giannis. too.
Yeah. Now you see,
What
if
happened
we
with-
traded Jalen Brown for Giannis, I'd be okay with that. We
Yeah,
got
see,
another
I think-
player that is within the top 10.
Yeah,
You
and he
can't
won
tell
the
me that Paul George
championship.
is a top 10 player right now.
No.
Yeah, he's.
No.
Has he ever won a championship?
No.
Yeah.
Hasn't won
Giannis
a
won a
I
championship.
think he's been washed since he
They
broke
said
his
he
leg
broke
in the
his-
Olympics.
Yeah.
Mm.
He broke his leg in the Olympics in like 2015, and that was the year he left the Pacers. But I mean, they say he's like the most valuable player for the reason being that he has the most trade value. So many teams have traded for him
That's
and gotten so many
bullshit.
things from him, you know?
Like, what?
I don't know.
Did any of them win a
OKC got
championship?
shy out of the deal for him at one point. They got a lot of first round picks from the teams that did trade and get him at some point. So I'm
Anyway,
hoping Brad flips him, but I don't think he will. It's
fire Brad Stevens.
Yeah.
Everybody else is behind that joint.
all right.
All dumb. Y'all always do that dumb shit.
I think that I was telling my boy the other day, like as of right now in like the team rankings, the Patriots automatically go to number one
Yeah.
because they were the closest to a championship.
Yeah.
They were the closest to a
Yeah,
championship
they were.
last year.
Man.
And because of that, they are my number one right now. The Celtics did not get better.
Yeah.
No.
And this is a very Boston thing to do, where it's just like everybody else in the league will get better, and we stay the same.
Yeah.
It happens with the Bruins. It happens with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the World Cup this year, the city would be in a depression.
Yeah.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah, That sucks. They always do that, breaking up teams.
Right.
That just like why?
Like it really slammed the window.
Yeah.
In that, like the championship window.
Yeah.
In that sense, you know.
Because now it's like, Jason, he gets injured again. Who's really going to carry the team?
Right.
Paul George.
Right. Derek White. Painting
Like
picture.
Derek White's good, but he can't carry the team.
No, you're gonna.
Yeah. Right.
Like
People have to step up, but this isn't the rest of the East got better.
Yeah.
Before it was just everybody was stacked on the West. Right. The rest of the East is better now, and now the Celtics don't look like as much of a threat. And the Celtics before that, every year before 2024, when they won the championship, were always in the Eastern Conference Finals. They made it like 6 or 7 years in a row.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if we're gonna make the playoffs. Shit.
Yeah.
And if we do, we're gonna get knocked out in the first round. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. Didn't they just re-signed the center for like 4 years?
Yeah. They got Queta and they got Mitchell Robinson.
So
from
where's
the
he?
Knicks.
What team? He's from the Knicks?
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson was from the Knicks. He was okay. He's not
okay.
nothing to gloat about.
Oh, okay.
But right now in the NBA, aside from like Wemby and a couple others, we have a real shortage of centers. Like, we have a real shortage of big guys that can actually play basketball in the NBA right now. And I think that's a big factor is the model that we used to see was like the big three model.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you could say whoever you want is the creator of the big three model, but the big three model is what it was.
Yeah.
And then after the big three model kind of ended, we kind of went back to a duos model in the NBA. So it's just like, like Steph and Clay or Kyrie and LeBron.
Yeah.
It wasn't like something like Allen, Pierce, Garnett, or like Bosh, Wade, LeBron.
Us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Just the big three. Yep. Oh man, when that happened and we won, I was
Curry,
like,
Clay,
man.
Durant.
Oh, what a good time that was.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, we're gonna win some more if they stick together. But look what happened with that.
Yeah.
Who they get rid of first?
Hmm?
Who did they get rid of, like, to break that up, like the big three? Like Ray Allen went to what?
Ray Allen went to Miami.
Yeah.
And that was the year that LeBron left, I think. And LeBron, he was like, I'm going to go play over here.
Yeah.
Because Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron that year.
Yeah.
That was a good team.
Yeah.
That team was the team that lost to Dallas.
Yeah.
And then they made it back.
What's going on with LeBron and the Lakers? Is he playing the league?
He's not playing for the Lakers anymore. He's a free agent right now. So there's a couple places. I think he's going to Golden State. I think he has the best shot at winning another title in Golden State. I know I see Curry and LeBron are in the back ends of their career. Yeah. But I think that they have the best shot if he does go Golden State.
I definitely see him doing that.
And he's not going to the Knicks. Everybody's like, "Oh, he should go to the Knicks."
No.
And now knowing that the owners are pretty cheap for the Boston Celtics, he's not coming to the Celtics.
No.
Could you imagine if that happened?
That would be pretty crazy.
It
would be pretty crazy.
Because we all hate LeBron, but now we're gonna end up loving it. He's gonna put in his work.
Right. I would be interested to see what the jersey sales are because there's so many people in Boston right now that always sell the LeBron's a douche T-shirts down in the TD Garden,
Yep.
And they did the same thing for Kyrie Irving. Like if we got Kyrie Irving back right now, like
right.
That would be crazy.
Right.
He came, it was just like, this guy's really here? We can't even hate him no more.
Right. But, I mean, we could at the same point in time. Look at Paul George. Everybody wants this man out of town. He hasn't even dribbled the basketball once for the Celtics.
Should we give him a shot?
I don't know.
We'll give him a chance. He's here, man.
We'll see.
I just hope he gets better. He better practice hard and do what he got to do. And, that hurts, though, huh? That shit hurts.
What y'all think about the Pats this year?
I think they'll do all right. I think they'll because they got some new receivers, right?
Yeah. They got AJ Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so I think they'll do.
They got AJ Brown basically. They basically replaced AJ Brown with Stephon. Stephon Diggs with AJ Brown.
Yeah,
That's what they basically did.
We got some good players, so
I think we'll
we
see
did.
that
this
again.
goes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And they shocked. Like, was you shocked when they made it to the Super Bowl? Like, did you see that coming? Because I thought they was gonna suck.
I thought they were going to be a good team. I said at the beginning of the season they were going to be like 12-5, and you could go back on this because I started Woke to the World in June of last year, and it started off as a FaceTime call where me and my buddy would just call each other every day, and then what would happen was when we called each other, we would talk about sports, and it was like a daily thing, and then when football season came, it was a weekly thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, man. So as far as them, I think they'll do great again, man.
So I think I said 12 wins.
Yeah, 12
was what.
Yeah.
That's what I think I said, and then when they surpassed that, I was just like, wow, they're going to the Super Bowl. Like, and like once I figured we could get maybe like the number 1 seed and everything, I was just like, there's a real shot. Like we could go. And when we got to the Super Bowl, until the interception that happened in the fourth quarter, I had faith that we were going to make that defensive stop, and we didn't make that defensive stop. We've been making defensive stops all year, and I knew that our defense wasn't the New York Jets defense, who couldn't get one turnover the entire year.
Yeah. That was his first Super Bowl, too. He was nervous, and he was playing hurt, too.
Right.
And I think they gave him a shot, too.
Yeah.
So, but
the same thing with Will Campbell, He got put on his ass a majority of the game.
Yeah.
But I think that's a big also another big reason why they wanted to take another offensive lineman in this year's draft.
Yeah.
So, like, they got to get the offensive line right, and we don't have Dante Scarnecchia here anymore to coach these O-line guys up anymore.
We'll see. I think they'll do good. They're gonna do.
I think we can win the AFC East.
I think so.
Everybody wants to hype up Buffalo again, probably because of Josh Allen.
Let's speak about Buffalo. Can we speak about Buffalo?
Let's speak about Buffalo.
Oh, man, since the 90s. We'll take it from there. 4 years to the Super Bowl, no victories, lose every time. Everybody, now let's fast forward 2026, 2025. Oh, they're going to win, they're doing good. They lose again. Yep. 2026, lose again. They're going to lose. They're a good team. They're not going to win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And they just, I don't know what it is. It's like, damn, you got all these chances, you lose every time.
They're not winning, though.
Right.
No. They'll do good, but they're going to lose. They're going to lose.
100%.
Yep. So who do you see winning the Super Bowl this year?
I can't make that prediction before the training camp happens.
Okay.
Ask me like week 5 of this NFL season. I'll give you an accurate answer.
Right.
But like training camp hasn't even started. Training camp starts in 3 weeks.
Yeah, we got to give that time.
Football's right back.
Training camp's back in 3 weeks. So. In that instance, I'm excited for that.
Mind if I?
Yeah, go for it, bro. They're there for that.
Sure, of course.
It's hot.
And man, it's what?
Oh yeah, I wasn't hanging out like that.
No.
Nope.
I was literally inside all day until I had to come outside. The last 2 days.
Yeah.
I was looking for somewhere where they had an AC at.
Right.
Something. Because if I didn't have to come to this, I would have been to the crib drinking. My boy was gonna come get me because we're going to the club tonight. I was comfortable being around the AC. I had everything I needed. Right. There was no reason for me to hang out, walk anywhere, nothing. Mm-hmm. The only walk I did was the stores next to me. I went and grabbed my drinks there, and some snacks and stuff, and right back to that AC. So but whoever's working out in that weather outside, man,
it's no joke. You got to be careful.
I just hope you got a lot of water with you, something.
Yeah,
you got
electrolytes,
You have to.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like sometimes water's not enough in this. You know, you got to get your electrolytes, and you got to get like your vitamins.
Yeah.
Well, I take my vitamins all the time. I
Like-
take
And
Central.
the way we are right now,
I
it's
don't
just
even play
like,
around. Like
Yeah.
I really take Central.
yeah,
hmm
for real. They always say health is wealth, and like
No, it really
after
is.
a long period of time, I didn't really believe that. And
Mm-hmm.
I started going through some health stuff myself, and then I was just like, okay, like it is really like you got to take it as serious as you
No, you
can.
have to.
You know?
You got one body,
Yeah,
one life, man.
You might
gotta,
think you're
for
okay.
sure.
Like, oh, this ain't happened to me, die.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I gotta just do everything. Like I got high blood pressure and stuff, but it's low now. 'Cause
Mhm.
I take my pills and stuff like that, so I'm
Right,
so I just
right.
keep taking my pills.
Type 1.
Some people will be like, oh, I'm okay. I don't need to take the pill no more. Nah.
Type 1 diabetes, man. So yeah, you gotta take it serious. I
Yep.
think I'm doing all right now.
Yeah.
But you know,
'Cause
you have those moments. I have those moments where I want those sweets, or I want those chips.
Oh
you know.
yeah.
You know.
And it's like, yeah, I eat sweets and stuff, but I don't eat it as much like I
Mm.
used to
Right.
before. Like I like my carrot cake,
For sure.
I like my
Right.
honey bun and
Right.
all
Right.
that stuff. Like, but yeah, you just gotta watch out. That
You have
health
to.
is very important, though.
It is.
Yep.
Right.
So when I go to the doctors, they're like, okay, you see now, do you still take your vitamins and stress? I'm like, yeah, every day.
Right.
Yep, have that strong immune system. And, you know, I think that's why, like, COVID never hit me because,
Right.
so I'll tell you a story. So there was a certain somebody, it was me and two other people. We went somewhere, and then we came back. And my friend that was driving, he hits me up the next day, and he was like, yo, I got COVID. And I was like, shit. And he told our other friend,
Yeah.
so I went, checked on myself. I was straight. And my other friend was straight too. But the main one that was driving, he caught it. But to me, I was like, I think because I've been taking the vitamins for years, maybe it deflected that off me because we was all next to each other. We was all rolling with each other. And you know what I'm saying? And I didn't have no mask on. Like, so that's why I'm like, yeah,
Right.
that train is serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So take your vitamins, y'all.
100%.
And no joke, I'm serious.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. Let's dive a little bit into like the whole wrestling thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Do that and it would bring up some
I can't
UFC. the
Yeah.
females. Yeah.
What'd you want to start with? You want to
Let's
do the
start with
wrestling, or you want to start with the UFC?
Let's start with the UFC, the females.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause I love the females and stuff.
Mhm.
How did you feel about what's her name? Grasso's fight with that chick. What was her name? Baker. That was like the biggest knockout. Of the year.
Yeah.
She doing that freaking submission, and then what's her name was just laying there dead to life. I forgot her name, but Grasso, I know Grasso. She's good.
Grasso's nasty.
She
My
beat-
favorite's Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
She's